Hi Leo, I'm here to do your June 2019 love reading, and I am seeing here that in your energy, just to jump right in here, you do have the Ten of Swords, you also have the Three of Swords, and you have the Chariot reversed here with misfortune clarifying this. So obviously, Leo, you feel like you have experienced a major disappointment in love, but because of this heartbreak that you've been dealing with, or that you are going to be dealing with in the month of June, because this is June's energy after all, you also have the Ace of Swords. So you're going to be very clear. This heartbreak is going to make you clear, or it has made you very clear about who's really worthy of you. And I remember in our past reading for last month, I spoke about someone that was pulling back, but the fact that you are changing your luck and that you're going to be having more luck in love. But because you do have a heartbreak that is surrounding you, I feel like whoever was pulling back from you really did disappoint you. You feel on some level defeated by love. That's being very clear here with your Chariot reversed, and you have misfortune on top of this for the majority of you. This is for the overall energy in June, so it's going to be playing out throughout the month of June. With the Chariot being reversed, it is literally feeling like you were defeated in love based on a misfortunate event here. And at the bottom of your deck, you do have the Four of Cups here, which means you're being emotionally unsatisfied by someone. But clarifying this, you have consolidation. You're going to be receiving some kind of a consolidation emotionally from Spirit based on this heartbreak. You're going to be, honestly, Leo, I feel like whoever rejected you, whoever made you feel extremely disappointed by them, you're going to be taking on the Knight of Swords energy at the end of June. And I feel like you're going to be proving to this person like what they lost, actually. Because as you can see here, the Knight of Swords is moving backwards towards the Five of Wands energy, and the Five of Wands energy is competition, it's competitiveness, it's conflict. You also have Messenger on top of this. So Leo, don't be surprised if towards the end of June you get some kind of a message, a text message, or a phone conversation, or just a message in general that basically is the other person that hurt you here with the Three of Swords. Either you're going to be realizing that they have more prospects around them, so you're feeling like you have to compete for their attention, and that's why you're showing up as the Knight of Swords. Just be careful of overextending yourself to somebody if they make you feel like you're not the only one that's in competition of their love. I am seeing that here, and it's going to make Leo feel like this person's not paying attention to you. This person's not seeing you for your worthiness. This person is making you feel like you literally have to fight for their attention and for their love with the Five of Wands here. Now, yes, this can be vice versa. You can definitely be making someone else feel this way, but I feel like for the majority of Leos out there, you're dealing with this Three of Swords energy. This is a massive heartbreak because in your energy, again, you have the Ten of Swords. So either someone was making you feel like they were not taking you seriously and they were out there having a good time and having fun, and you had to vie for this person's attention. This is going to make you feel, Leo, like you have to kind of go out and have a good time, almost to match their energy or almost to one up them. And I am seeing here, because again, you're showing up towards the end of June as the Knight of Swords, you're going to be crystal clear with who actually deserves your attention. And I feel like for some Leos, because you do have the Four of Cups here, you're not getting the person that you actually want. So you may be putting yourself out there for multiple people, spending time with multiple people, but really they don't fulfill you. They don't really make you feel excited to be around them. I feel like so long as you hold out here towards the end of June, you're going to have some kind of a consolidation, meaning someone is going to have their karmic justice here. They are going to realize that you were the one that they should have chosen with the Five of Wands here and the Messenger. Your confusion is going to be clearing up here because you also have the Seven of Cups reversed, and you are going to be feeling more stable emotionally. Just don't get caught up in the competitive nature of the dating scene. That is going to create some emotional pain for you, Leo, and you may need to take some time out for yourself in order to really wait for someone that's not going to make you feel like you're completely in the running, like in competition for their love, because Leos don't like to feel that way. You do not like to feel like you have to fight for someone. Leos know that they're worthy. They know that they have a lot to offer someone. So if someone is making you feel like you're fourth runner-up or third runner-up, you're not going to be very happy with that. You're not going to really stick around for that kind of behavior or treatment. And that would make a lot of sense if you're showing up after this as the Knight of Swords, almost like cutting this BS out. Just be aware towards the end of June of anyone that actually wants to start conflict with you, because again, the Five of Wands energy is a very argumentative energy. You may want to call someone out here for making you feel like the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. There's definitely some pain here that you're dealing with in the month of June, but you're putting this to an end because it's confusing to you and you are tired of feeling confused. Now, right next to your Three of Swords, you do have the Ace of Swords. So again, back to establishing clarity. You're going to be feeling very clear about who actually deserves your attention and your love. But for some reason, you are in the energy also of the Eight of Swords, which is mentally feeling stuck on someone. You may be feeling like you have to put out this cheerful kind of facade or this mask like everything's okay. Because even though you're hurting deep down inside, Leo is not going to feel like they're comfortable expressing that to other people. Again, you may feel like you need to put yourself out there in the dating scene, but deep down you feel very much pained or heartbroken by someone that was not able to see you like the first runner up or like the actual prize that you are. Like, again, with this Five of Wands energy, someone made you feel like you had to severely compete for them. And because you have the Chariot reversed, this is saying that you basically felt defeated, and that's not a comfortable energy for Leo. So this is very painful. But again, you're going to be having the clarity here with the Ace of Swords. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also seeing fire signs, Leo, Sag, Aries. But you also have enemy on top of the King of Cups here, which is a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you could be dealing with multiple people this month, or someone that was acting manipulative towards you. The King of Cups showing up as the enemy. This is someone that can be withholding their love or can be, again, acting manipulative towards you, but you're seeing through people with the Ace of Swords. I also feel like you are seeing someone as being very immature. You're feeling like you have to emotionally take care of someone. And if they're making you feel like you're not special to them, this is what's causing the heartbreak situation here with the Three of Swords. And this is what's creating that Eight of Swords energy where you feel like you are mentally stuck on someone. But you're going to be acting like really happy this month despite it all. So like I said, you're not going to be really showing the kind of pain that you're actually in to other people around you. Underneath your Four of Cups, you do have the Hermit here. So you're going to be isolating yourself this month because of emotional boredom or disappointments. Yeah, again, you have the King of Wands here. There is some kind of a playfulness or an exciting energy around you. Again, you may want to feel, what's the word? Like you are being distracted from your pain. So you may go through a period of isolation, but towards the end of the month, you may actually want to start going out there and partying after you've gone through this isolation or after you've gone through this heartbreak, and wanting to put yourself back out there with the Page of Cups. And there is the Queen of Cups. So you do want love, but there's almost this dichotomy within you, Leo, because you're in pain, because someone has disappointed you. You are, again, really seeing through people at this time. Two of Cups, you want a loving connection with someone. You're coming out of a period of isolation, anxiety. Again, you're healing yourself. The King of Swords here, yep. So you're cutting people out. You're seeing through people. You're being a little bit blunt this month. And you're tired of people not fulfilling what they say they want with you. You want the Ten of Cups here. But I feel like there's a period of having to wait because you are going through that period of the Three of Swords, heartbreak, and emotional dissatisfaction and disappointment here, feeling like you are not enough for someone. That's really the energy that I'm getting. And for some of you, love and money goes hand in hand because you have money right on top of your Three of Swords. Someone, if you are coupled, you may be experiencing some disappointments within finances within your relationship. So someone may have been disappointing to you with regards to how they're managing their money, and you're having to really take on a very logical Knight of Swords energy where you have to really lay down the law and you have to put up some boundaries with regards to how someone's actually going about their career or their finances in the relationship, and this may be causing the conflict here. But for the singles, you are focusing more on your money. You're focusing more on your stability because you're tired of being disappointed by people. It's interesting how you have service on top of your Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're going to be wanting towards the end of June to take people more out on dates, but you're going to be experiencing competitiveness. So if you're the one that's like where other people are vying for your attention, that may be getting a little bit confusing to you because you have the Seven of Cups here. Especially if you're healing from a heartbreak, I am seeing that. And I also pulled for your Romance Angel cards, you have codependency and you have the Ten of Swords reversed. Now you did have the Ten of Swords here, so it's interesting that you had the same card reversed here. So you are healing, you are getting over a disappointment, a betrayal of some kind, but you felt almost like addicted to this person. There was a level of codependency with them. And you also have keep an open mind and the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess is always about trusting your gut. It's always about trusting your intuition. But you're going to be keeping your options open this month, Leo. Again, like I said, you're going to be wanting to put yourself out there because of a certain disappointment and betrayal and heartbreak. You're going to be keeping your options open, really, seeing other people and what they can offer you. And if you're coupled, this is saying that perhaps you do need to keep an open mind within the relationship and trust your own intuition. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to leave this person, but you are going to be seeing things a lot more clearly within the relationship, and you're going to be trying to avoid conflict, but there's definitely the energy of conflict around you still. Just try not to be too aggressive, abrasive, blunt with your communication. I feel like you are going to have to apologize or forgive someone if you do take on that energy towards the end of June. But if you're single, again, you're keeping your options open, you're trusting your intuition, and you're seeing through people times 10 because you're showing up as the High Priestess. So if anyone has any ill intent towards you, you're going to be seeing right through them. So Leo, I'm going to be finishing this reading on Patreon. We're going to be doing the extended reading where I will look into how this person feels about you and what the outcome of the situation is going to be. And also I will pull an oracle card for you or two. So I love you all so much, Leo, and I'll talk to you next month. Bye-bye. And they're doing a lot of ruminating. They're doing a lot of thinking about you, thinking about the past memories that you two shared. They're definitely thinking about you with the Six of Cups here. They're looking back on what you two had, and